a week and a half ago, my father passed away, and we were sad, and I needed to get out of the house and whatnot. And so my brother and my cousin were like, "Hey, we should go golf first thing in the morning. Just play a quick 9 holes in honor of Pops, right?" And I was like, you know what? That actually sounds like a really good idea. I haven't swung a golf club in months, and we used to play a lot with my dad, like at least once a week, maybe twice a week. The last time I had played golf was literally with my dad at the 95-7 The Game golf tournament. Like, that's how long it's been, dude. Like, I love golf.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so I was like, all right, and I wasn't feeling good, like you're going through the motions, whatever. So it's a Friday morning, and typically when you go to the club, like the whole driving range on a Friday morning is packed.
Right.
Well, we walk into the clubhouse, me and my brother, I go, Pat, you want to get some, club swag, like grab what you need. It's freezing, and we walk in, and the guy, Roger, who's a great guy, I told him about what happened to Dad because he knows my dad for a long time, and we're shooting it, and he's, telling me some stories about my dad for like 10 minutes. And then at the end, he goes, QB1 is on the driving range. And I'm like, QB1? He's like, well, not my QB because I'm a Raider fan, but your QB. And I'm like, my QB?
Sam Darnold?
Like, I didn't know what he was saying. I was like, Montana? And he's like, go on out there. And I was like, Steve Young? Like, I whatever. So we go on out to the driving range, and there's nobody out there. And there is a guy with PXG golf clubs hitting. He's in like black or whatever with the hat, and he's hitting shots. There's like 3 or 4 guys near him that are all hitting shots in their little stalls. And again, it's an empty range. So I walk right up, and I'm like looking, and he happens to turn around, and we lock eyes.
Oh my gosh.
And I go, Brock Purdy?
Your heart dropped, huh?
No, it didn't drop. It started going, let's go.
It started speeding up.
Well, actually, it didn't drop. It slowed down. The game slows down for guys like me. Now, for my brother, he was a little rattled. But the game slows down for me.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
I walk up because he's looking at me, and he's turning around, and I go, Brock Purdy, Joe Shasky, 95-7 The Game. He goes, oh, I know you guys. And starts shaking his head. And I go, what's up, man?
Oh, boy.
I go, Bonta's a huge fan of yours.
No, you didn't say that.
I didn't say that part.
No, you didn't.
But I told him I was a big fan of his.
Shasky definitely didn't bring me up. Number one, we know that's a fact. Shasky didn't bring me up because it's all about Shasky in that situation. See, I'm a good teammate. I always bring up Shasky. He never brings me up. And 2, you probably did tell him you're his biggest fan.
So I'm telling him, I said, we're all big fans of yours.
Oh, you freaking
And in
liar.
my mind, I'm thinking of I'm a big Brock Purdy fan. I'm happy with Brock Purdy. Joe, that's where you're supposed to hit the button. I'm happy with Brock Purdy.
This guy.
So Brock Purdy said, so then like this other guy comes over.
We're big fans of yours.
I'm happy with Brock Purdy. Exactly.
He listens to the roast.
So again, there's another guy who's clearly a club member on the left, and he starts shooting, and we kind of know each other by face, but I don't know his name or whatever. You see people, you know that. And then this other guy comes over, a younger guy, and he's fit, he's big, and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, what's up? Joe Shasky is my brother Pat, but is Brock trying to get into the club? Like, what's going on? He's like, no, we're just going to play the lake with this member. I go, oh, that's freaking awesome. Like, I'd love to play with Brock too someday, like anytime. And he's like, well, let me get your number. I'm his agent. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. So we're shooting it like 15 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome. Just
chilling. And Brock down to earth. And I'm like, dude, we were heartbroken when Dre Greenlaw went down. He's like, I can't tell you, like the sideline was so sad, devastated.
Yep.
So we're just shooting it, and we're talking, and Brock's not a great golfer at this point. Right. I mean, he can hit it a little, but not great. But the nicest dude ever. Now, my cousin Porter is a big guy. What do you think? He's 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, he's like, he's taller than me.
And he's big.
Right.
He's a big boy. He lifts, He was towering over Brock Purdy. And he goes to, of course, my cousin. Me and my cousin Joe, we bet on whether you'd be healthy for training camp. And I'm like, don't bring that up.
Don't bring that up.
I did the Jim Barnett. Don't bring that up right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't talk about that.
Exactly.
Don't bring up a lot of things ever said on this show.
Exactly. So Porter went and gets golf balls, and we're all hitting golf shots. Right. And then we're about to go to our little hole, and then they're about to go to theirs. And then we sat and talked just sports for another 10 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome.
When people say, like, the dude is down to earth.
Yeah.
Now, this was a small interaction. I'm not pretending like I know who he is, whatever. Dude, I'm telling you, the guy is so down to earth. He's a great guy. All his crew, great guys.
He's easy to root for.
Hell yeah.
He's so easy to root for.
He's a big Oklahoma guy. Yeah. And he's not a big dude. Like, that's the thing. Like, I had met Carson Palmer in the last couple of months.
Right.
Carson Palmer is humongous.
He's humongous. He's huge.
I met Brock Purdy. Now, he's bigger than me, but he's not that big.
No, he's not.
But
he's
a total
he is a good dude.
And you can tell he's got big legs. Like, he's an athlete.
Like I said, when he's Mr. Irrelevant. That's easy to root for. It's so easy to root for, and to root for a guy to do that well, who's all about the team. But I want to go back to the beginning of this interaction. It's a great story.
Things slowed down for me.
But Shasky,
and my brother said, I can't believe you went right up to him. Dude, of course I did.
But yeah, of course he did. Number one. Number two.
And I got the agent's number.
And we're big fans. We're big fans of yours.
Of course.
They're dropping that in, saying we're huge fans of yours. All right, where's Tyler Miller at? Where's someone in P? Hey, you shared that story. You know how this works, right?
Huh.
Somebody out there on the internet is working right now on this.
Nah.
They're going to tag us.
Please don't do that.
At us, and then at Brock Purdy. Joe's lying when he says he's a big fan of yours, and they'll take a 15-second cut.
Yeah, but what about the 4 minutes before?
Of you destroyed. Nobody cares about that. Nobody knows about that.
The ghost of Trey Lance.
when somebody tags us in there, we probably should have just kept that off air. Because, people got receipts on everything. The receipts being pulled.
I will say this, though. Brock's a great dude.
He is.
And like you're talking about being easy to root for, he really is. I mean, like, you meet him a little bit, and it's just like, how can you rip the guy when he's that nice to you?
I wish I had a camera on your face when he says, oh, I know who you guys are.
Oh, I'm like,
No. What did he go? Did he smile and nod his head?
I held the handshake just a little longer, like, yeah.
What did he do? Did he smile when he said it?
When I said 95.7 the game, the morning show, he was like, he like lit up like a Christmas tree.
Did he really?
Yeah, like he knew something.
He knew something.
In my mind, I was thinking about, damn it, who has been sending him stuff?
You don't think like that? So when that situation happened with Draymond last Thursday, actually, when I've been reflecting, I was like, damn, I'm surprised it took that long for somebody maybe to come at me about something I said or something you said. Philmo Mike texts me right now, right? Philmo Mike just texts me.
What's he saying?
He goes, Shasky's the reason Draymond got at you. It's definitely Shasky.
See, I told you.
He said, Draymond, go bye-bye. Because I don't say those things.
Draymond, go bye-bye.
I would tell Draymond, like, yeah, man, you're driving me crazy. You're punching teammates and other opponents.
No,
but then I walk it back the next day. That's the Draymond experience.
Shocked you talking to me.
I said that, and then I took it back.
It's always fun game.
What? The stock market changes. Sometimes I want to buy a stock. Sometimes I want to sell.
Don't give me false equivalencies. I'm not scared.
See, Philmo knows. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm taking your heat.
That's
out
what I
here,
figured.
And you get the line to cut the Excelsior in the basement with LJ, hiding behind your keyboard.
Yep.
You jabroni.
It was the perfect day off. Of all the days that I could have taken off in the last couple of years, by far the best one.
Brock Purdy. Oh, I know who you guys are. This guy, man. I love Brock Purdy. I do.
Said, dude, my dad was a huge fan of yours. I even gave him that one. All the guilt trips. What? You got to know your audience.
My heart hurts so bad right now. We're the biggest Brock Purdy fans.
Oh, hey there.
Somewhere Mark Willard just slammed his cap on the ground. These guys.
I know.
Oh, my heart is hurting.
Well, Mark would be angry for a variety of reasons. We're golfing. We're golfing at the club. There's Brock Purdy. I got his agent's number.
I'm happy with Brock Purdy.
He's a big fan of ours. My cousin and me. This is how cool we were with Brock Purdy. Didn't even need the pick. And I said, he's like, you guys want a pick? Right? No. The experience was better.
No, he didn't say that.
He asked that for my cousin because Porter's a huge Brock Purdy fan.
Porter wanted to pick?
No, he's like, I'd rather have the experience. That's why I love Porter's.
That's me and John Madden.
Yeah.
When I was talking to John Madden on the corner, I was like, no pictures. Just 20 minutes of just talking ball with John Madden. That is a good story, man. My heart's hurting.
Come on, I knew you'd like that.
No, my heart's hurting. It's like,
totally
he's smiling from ear to ear. We're big fans.
And then I'm texting his agent. I'm like, hey, get 2 burger dogs at the turn, right?
Oh, you're
2 burger dogs.
Oh,
so then of course, always selling. I come back around 5 hours later. I'm like, how in them burger dogs?
Fidoni's thinking, how tight was those knee pads, man? Burger dogs. This hole, that hole.
Put it on my account.
Yeah, here's my ledger number.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, if you want to go to the City Club, the hot tub's really cool. Get a great massage from Anita. This guy, Shasky, is unbelievable. And I'm not mad at you for it.
You know what?
I probably would have done the same thing.
They call me the lava lamp. I'm shape-shifting to fit the environment.
Oh, my heart's legit hurting right now, man. I'm crying right now.
And you know.
Oh, I know who you guys are. Yeah, we're big fans.
And he was like, Cap.
If only you knew, Brock, the conversation after the Super Bowl,
right,
walking out of Allegiant Stadium. They're not going to touch the ball for an hour.
Oh, my God.